Okay. Hey guys. So welcome to Vlogmas day 17. Yeah, 17. I'm here today and I want to, I think I said it in previous videos, but I want to retire in 3 years. And right now I'm trying to figure out how to replace my second job's income because I'm overwhelmed, and it's like the overwhelmedness is not going away, and I'm giving myself, because I'm in production in the second job now, and I feel like with my first job and my second job I feel like I have to rush and move as fast as I can, which puts me in fight or flight mode, which makes me stressed. And it's hard to calm down. And I stress out every day because I feel overwhelmed. So right now, my goal is to figure out how I can replace my second job's income. Because one job is 4 days a week, and with alternate weekends, so every third weekend, I think. And the second job is Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. So I'm thinking of a plan. So before I did Turo, and the goal for me was to get back into Turo eventually, but I think I want to start next year. So I wrote down, and then like all the debt and everything that I have stresses me out too. It's like I know I'll eventually pay it off, but it just all stresses me out. So let's write down how much the household brings in a month. I'm not going to include the income I get from my sister, which is only like $100 a month, for my nephew, because my nephew lives here. So I'm not going to count that income, because truly that income really goes to him. I spend that money on him. I think she gives like 120 something, I don't know. So I'm just going to count the house's income, monthly income, which is $9,289.31. Oh, I forgot the best. Okay, 928, 928. And I'm gonna add all the monthly expenses, and then because after next week, well, truly after this week, the week of December 13th, that's it. I'm shutting it down on Christmas spending, because next week is Christmas, so shutting that off. So things should go pretty much back to normal. So I'm just gonna get a general number of how much monthly expenses are. So take my number, subtract the mortgage, which is $2,222.21, minus the HOA, which is $209, but there's like a fee, so it's like $212. And then electric, gas, internet, I'm just gonna say 200. It's less than that, but just gonna round it up. So phone bill is, it's $199. We'll say 200. And miscellaneous bills, we'll say I'll say 400 for right now because of Christmas. And then the food bill, I'll say 200. Okay, so that leaves the bills remaining is 5, 85, 10. Okay, so if I save this for 2 months, that's $11,000. So let's say, I'll just say January, because whatever extra I have for the last week and a half of December is just gonna go into the HSA account. So let's see. I really feel like I should save for another month. So let's hit that. 35, okay. So that's 17. 3 months. So that's it. January, February, so March. So March. I'll go ahead and get a used car. And for the total here, 1756, 5.30. And I say I'm gonna start the last week because I do know I did leave out a few miscellaneous things, and I don't think I have any concerts or anything planned around that time. So that's why I said I'll start this week I get paid for my first job and second job. And there are some things I need to be paid back, and I am dipping in the courtesy, so I'm gonna stop doing that because that's causing extra additional unwanted fees. So I'm gonna say used vehicle. So March purchase used vehicle. In the year for Turo, it can be no more than 12 years older. So I'm thinking of a 2020 and up. So year, 2020, really 2019, but I'll just say 2020 to 24. Mileage, I don't want to be over, I know if you're over 100,000 miles before it goes on Turo, then they have to do something. So I'm gonna say 60,000 miles max. And I feel like that's the most. Make, I feel like I love Fords, but I feel like Fords might have issues. And I feel like the most reliable cars are Toyota, so I might look at, I'm gonna say Ford just because, and then me and my mom get a discount from them, so that's why I really like on there. But I think my job has a discount on a couple of different makes too, so look at that. So I'm gonna say Ford, Toyota, I feel like Honda has really great cars. I think so I'm gonna say Honda. Okay, color, color doesn't matter because you have to clean the car, you have to maintain the car. And I want to say, when I did Turo, I did it for like, I feel like I did it for 3 or 4 months, and I feel like I made about 5,000. I feel like that's right, 4 to 5,000, because I made good money on there because my car would always get booked. And like, I would always keep like, I want to say I would block off a day or two throughout the week and still make really good money. And I work from home, so I'm not going anywhere every day. And I could really, like I said, it's flexible. You can block off your calendar and have certain dates for pickup, so you can still be really flexible with your car. So I'm gonna say color, I really want to go towards black. Maybe silver gray. Interior, I want to have, I feel like leather seats, because I can do the covers. Of course I'm gonna do covers, so I learned a lot from the first time I did it, and I'm just gonna make a list of things I need, and I'm gonna start buying them this week. I'll get a few things at a time. So like the camera, so I'll need a first Apple AirTag, and then I feel like you can get standard seat covers. I'll look those up and see. So seat covers, the 4 matte thingies that go up the sides. Just pretty much the protectors. And of course the dash cams. So dash cams, front and back. And I'm gonna do a little bit more research about what people get, because I feel like people get so much stuff. And my goal is to pay the car cash. Don't want a car note at all. Insurance would be much cheaper since there's no car note. And so then I would just have to worry about taxes, insurance, and gas. So 3 bills instead of 4, which is great. Because the less bills I can have, better it is. Will I expect this to replace my second job's income? Yes and no. But what I would really want is to get this money and then work on getting the money that I spent back, which is the $17,000. I would at least want half of that back before I left. And I would need to see a profit of I'm quitting. Wow. Okay, so I make before taxes $1,400, but I changed my insurance and my tax deduction on this one, so I am gonna owe money when I leave and file taxes, but whatever. So I think I get like, I can actually check instead of guessing. The goal is to make money from YouTube too, but that's gonna take a while. And I'm trying to be very patient with that and just continue to make videos. So even with cutting off Fed taxes and state taxes, they still take some type of taxes, like $90. So I take home $1,270. So bring in $1,270 and that's at 31 cents. So 12.70, 31. So that's how much I would need to bring in monthly steady before leaving. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. My accounts are heavily overdraft. No, they're going to be replenished once payday hits Wednesday and Thursday. So that's the goal, and the goal is still to pay off debts. I didn't add that in the total either. But if it's a little bit lower, if I'm at 17 even or 16, I'll still be good. I'm gonna look for cars and stuff in a bit, just right now, just to see how the market is and to see what the trajectory of next winter, spring will look like. So thanks for watching day 17, and I'll see you tomorrow.